Hey, what's up guys? Your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and these are the 4 brand new best places to land for that legendary loot and easy wins. Since you guys are loving these giveaways, we're gonna put up another massive $50 Steam, PS4, or Xbox gift card. So all you have to do is hit like, hit subscribe, click that notification bell, and leave a comment telling me where your favorite new city to land is and why. Do all this right now and I'll announce the winner live in my next stream. If you guys don't want to wait, you can head over to Swagbucks where you can get free V-Bucks, Xbox gift cards, PlayStation gift cards, and more just by watching videos, playing games, shopping online, and answering some questions. I always hear you guys talking about getting new skins, and now you can finally get them for free. They're even giving you $5 right away when you sign up by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you, Swagbucks, for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys show them some love and go get those awesome rewards. All right, let's get started. This first loot path is the absolute best and my favorite. I haven't even seen a single person land here so far. Broken houses are pretty good, even scattered around the map, but we have like 5 crammed in together real tight and ready to be looted. When you're landing here, look at the junkyard, get a count on how many people might be landing there, just in case you need to go there afterwards. Then look down as soon as possible. You'll always be able to land directly on a chest from above here. Just in case anybody does land here, you'll be ready first. There are tons of chests in here for you, and I always walk away from this place with at least 2 or 3 good weapons, but especially tons of shield. Plenty to be able to kill someone in the next area with. Besides chests, there's so many regular loot spawns on the ground too. Sometimes you'll even find a bolt action sniper or even scars just sitting out in the open. Make sure to climb around and especially look up high while you're digging through these. And some chests are a little awkward to reach, but nothing that a stair or 2 won't take care of. There's only one actual new house in here that you won't be familiar with, but the other ones are just the regular copy-pasted abandoned houses, so you either know the layout right away or you'll learn it super quick and know where the chests are after like 2 times. As always, with any place you land at, the circle will tell us where to go next. If the circle's on me, which is rare of course since we're in the upper corner, I love hitting up Junk Junction and finishing off whoever won out there, taking all the loot, maybe heading to Haunted Hills, getting some easy kills since the loot there is like pretty much trash anyways. My favorite place to go though after is definitely Pleasant Park, since you will almost always see any enemies left before they even know you're there by using the hills outside of town. I spotted this last guy and got a couple of shots off before he even knew I was stalking him for a while, and then just used my shotgun to finish him off from above. By this point in the game, there's usually just a single guy left in town, but of course, always keep an eye out for a second or some stragglers being pushed in from the storm. Loot whatever is left over. Make sure you pay attention to where the circle is pushing you next. I didn't even get super looted this game, but with just a green AR, a blue tag, I had tons of shields and healing, so as long as I didn't get killed immediately, I had a really good chance at winning this game. Getting pushed to Loot Lake worked out really well. I caught a guy out. I was able to stock up on some resources and ammo. I got in behind another guy on the other side of the lake who had no idea where I was coming from. I blasted him too, finally getting that bolt action I look for every single game. A little snipe on a bush Wookie, little jumpy off the roof, and an easy win, all from starting at a little place out in the middle of nowhere. I know you guys like the action and fighting at the start, and it's definitely the best way to learn the game. But if you really want to win, you need to give yourself the best chance at surviving the beginning of the game. This next spot in number 2 on our list is right below Shifty Shafts and right above the Flush Factory. Now there used to be a chair here, and they made it into a much bigger, better looking chair, and actually it actually looks like a chair now as opposed to just a player made structure. But anyways, it's a great place to land. I usually like to land on top of that. If there is somebody else that lands here, they usually come into town, and normally I go up to the abandoned house behind the chair, and that's totally up to you. I get enough loot up there, I can come down, kill whoever's in town here, take their loot, move on to the next place. Again, this is all about speed, and this is a very quick place to be able to loot. We're trying to get as good of loot as we can here and then move it in the next town quickly, kill them, take their loot. I mean, that's the entire purpose. We're not trying to loot here and camp it out until the end of the game, because normally you don't get the best loot in these little spots. Fortunately, I do end up with a blue bolt action sniper. I come across here and I get a blue tack. I end up with a silenced pistol too, which obviously is a little better than the white pistol, but I'm kind of lacking the ARs. This white shed over here you'll recognize from Fatal Fields and Anarchy Acres. Usually there's one chest up top right up there in the corner. Also behind these hay bales is usually an ammo box. I didn't get very lucky this time, and that's just going to happen sometimes. Head up behind the big chair and this old abandoned house. Normally up high, you can find one single chest in this house, which is awesome. At this point, it's up to you. Do you want to stick around? Do you want to wait for people coming from Flush Factory if you have the time? For me, I like to go directly into Shifty Shafts. From the outside, these little hills and ridges, you can easily see people moving around, and you can see somebody here trying to go after a chest. I was able to pop him one time. I should have went for the headshot, trying to finish him off with some AR taps. Couldn't hit him one single time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe those ARs and the bloom sometime. Maybe that was my fault. Either way, I chased him into town, give him a good shotgun shot, and then just collect all this stuff. This place is really annoying to loot, by the way. I landed here like 1 or 2 times. I can't stand it. Not that it's bad loot, but it's just a matter of it's really hard to find the loot. So let someone else do it for you. And then on the way out of town, a lot of people don't know up in these trucks. By the way, if you guys don't know yet, these little wooden crates over here, they give you a ton of wood. So while you're looking around for things, try to get these wooden crates broken down too, because they give you a bunch of wood. And wood is actually, in my opinion, the best building material. Head across the street. A lot of people don't come to this house until they've completely looted Shifty Shafts. So normally you beat them to it. They just want to go to the named locations, of course. So hit it up. I get a blue AR out of this chest, and then I got to go because the circle's pushing me in. Later on, I run into a similar building that looks just like it, but way across the river. It just depends on where that circle goes. You're just being pushed in at this point. Make some good decisions. I see this guy over here. Luckily, I got that bolt action sniper early on, so I just throw up a shot. Obviously, I'm not going to hit this every single time. That poor guy, man, he didn't even know it was coming. That's why you should jump when you run, just in case someone's got a sniper pointed at you. I hit this guy also with a sniper. Another guy shows up. I kill him. I'm thinking, man, I'm good to go. I've got a legendary rocket launcher. All of a sudden, this guy attacks me. You can tell by the tone of my voice. It doesn't end up good here. Throw some rockets out. For some reason, I try to AR this guy. Sniped in the head. Be careful. Number 3 on our list, and bringing us back up to the north side of the map, is the Motel. Now, this place is not where you want to land if you want to be safe and not have any fights, because out of all 4 places on this list, this is the one where you are most likely to find other people to land with you. 3 people landed with me just on this jump alone. Now, you have the advantage, though, and that's the coolest thing about it, is I always land at these abandoned houses. You can see here, like, this guy didn't even think about me. There's always a hole to see through in the roof, in the walls. Loot these places up really quick. There's a couple of good loot spots. There's a couple of good chests in these abandoned houses too. This guy didn't see me over here, but he's running over here knowing that 2 other people were with him. Probably scared him away. I predict his path. I'm able to bring him down pretty quickly and take his stuff. But little did he know that up from above, I was watching him the entire time. Now, here's the coolest thing about it. Like, check this out. Stay on the rooftops, because all across the rooftops at this motel, you can see through it. I hear somebody. He hears me. It's not necessarily that he's doing anything wrong. It's just that he didn't know that I could peek through from the top, take a ton of shots. I think I took 100 shield off him. He starts shooting, just panic, freaking out. You know, he knows I had the advantage. He knocked me down, but I was able to finish him off without taking any damage. Now, the rest of the place is really easy to loot. It's all pretty much connected. You can get some resources breaking down those boards and stuff like that. Be sure to listen up on the rooftop for some more chests, because there's quite a few at this place that a lot of people tend to miss. But also in this pool next to it, there's 2 different loot spawns, and even in the pool house behind the pool is, I think, 2 different loot spots, but usually an ammo crate that you can get right here. Now, back out in front of the motel, a lot of people miss this chest here. A lot of you guys know that semi-trucks carry chests. So a lot of people seem to not know that, though, so always check this one. It's a little hidden behind in this one. Now, just like every other place we land, the circle will determine where you want to go next. So because we're close to those 5 abandoned homes that we saw in number 1, you can go stop by there if you want to. You can go to Junk Junction. You can swing around to Haunted Hills if you want to, even though, like we said before, Haunted Hills doesn't always have the best loot. I always go to Pleasant Park because I always find somebody. So if you're looking for that action, and of course, Pleasant Park is huge, so you're going to get good loot. If this is what you're looking for, go to Pleasant Park. You almost always find somebody here, and usually they're pretty beat up. This guy had quite a bit of shield, but luckily I got a few shots off on him. I was able to look from outside of town. Again, it's all about you getting the jump on them, not necessarily that you have the better loot, that you're better than them in any way. It's about getting the jump on them before they even know you're there. So that guy was so low, I could just finish him off. Also, tons of other places to loot. I figured he was on this path, so I just kept going, found a couple more chests and things like that, and then just was able to carry this loot. I mean, with a SCAR, yeah, I don't have anything great close range. I was able to pick up a white pump over the silenced pistol just because, you know, even if you can land one shot with the white pump, if it doesn't bring him down, you could switch to your SCAR and finish him off. I kind of potatoed that first shot with my shotgun. Luckily, I was able to finish this guy off. I healed up, back to full shield again. totally should have won this game. I don't think I won this game in the end. This guy ran up on me, always put a wall in somebody's face. He started getting a little flustered, couldn't land another shot on me. Missed a couple shots because he kept jumping right under me. I was able to finish him off, get even more shield. So I'm good to go. I even get a legendary scar. Unfortunately, what I did was lose an AR fight. This guy finished me off with a shotgun. Our last one on our list today, number 4. I call this the second factory, or factory 2. It really reminds me of the factory near Retail Row that's also an unlabeled location. This place is amazing, and can I be honest with you guys? I actually put this one last for a reason. Not everybody watches the whole video, and I didn't want everybody knowing about this spot. It like pains me to share it with you guys. Don't land on that top spot. I didn't know I was going to take 10 health falling off that first. I mean, yeah, it is a chest though, so if you're willing to take the 10 health hit, you can if you want to. Now this spot is insane because of how many chests there are. Epic went nuts in this location. I don't know what they were thinking putting this many chests here and leaving it an unlabeled location. Like, I don't know if they meant to put so many chests down, but they are scattered everywhere. And the coolest thing about it, you can see that there's like some hidden chests in the walls and stuff too. So the better you get to know this place, the better advantage you have while being in here, because you'll be able to jump from chest to chest to chest and have about, I don't know, maybe 5 chests before somebody gets even 1 or 2, obviously giving you the upper hand in any fight that you're going to get into. Break down these crates as usual, get as much wood as you can, and check everywhere because there are chests everywhere. You getting the point yet? The fact that I got this place alone, I don't know how that even happens, and I assume it's not going to be that way for long, especially once people start figuring this out. Now, I decided to go with the double pump combo until I find a sniper rifle. I mean, there's no point in like holding on to like an SMG if you have a shotgun, but double pump just goes absolutely insane. I dropped a couple traps because below us is like Flush Factory, and anybody who's coming through, you never know, they might open the door and hit that, and if so, you can get a free kill. Now, I find a scar, which is awesome, and I think I actually found 2 scars, but seriously, there are chests everywhere. I think even in this building, I kept going from building to building to building, and there's just so many chests everywhere, but also little loot spawns on the ground. You can see how many shields I'm finding. I even had to leave this shield behind because I didn't want to drop my double pump, and I already had 4 shields. So anyways, when you leave this place, you're pretty close to that chair place, so hit up that chair place if you want to. But I also like to go straight to this bridge. A lot of people still come to this bridge, even though we have all the new locations in. And I did hear some shots over here, and I did see that he built a little path. So I followed that path, kind of chased this guy over here, just in case he was still here. I don't know. I figured at least one guy won the fight, and he might have been beat up. Unfortunately, he was super shielded up, but still didn't matter. Double pump. You just take one to the dome and then one to the body. Either way, I've got my sniper rifle, and so I'm so looted right now just from that first place in this one fight that all I need to do is make sure I win all these 1v1. So again, take that quick sniper shot. It doesn't matter if you miss it. Oh well, this guy should have built up a little bit quicker. So instead of just sitting in my base and using the scar, I kind of run up on him with the scar still shooting. Even though you're going really slow, it kind of hides your footsteps and stuff. I get a quick shot off here and was able to finish this guy with the AR. I'm looted out of my mind. I hear this guy shooting down here, and then I just start spraying. Luckily, that guy went down. End up with a super long snipe here. Now, with this next fight, I kept this in here just to show you guys, on top of just loot locations, never underestimate building over somebody. Not everybody looks up above them. So this guy was down here in his little hole. He thought he was shielded up. Yeah, he could have shot me down. Honestly, I wouldn't have taken much damage. I ended up finishing these last 2 guys off. Got that big W, all from that one spot. When you get that much loot to yourself, you're probably going to have a high chance of winning that game as long as you can play it right for the rest of the match. And that's it, guys. Hit like and subscribe, hit the bell, and leave your comment telling me your favorite new place to land and why to be entered in the $50 gift card giveaway. I just love teaching, so let me know what you guys want to learn about in Fortnite, and I'll try to get it out for you. See you guys in the next live stream to pick a winner from this video and hopefully pick up quite a few wins.